A letter to our Prime Minister about, and it seems to summarise to me some of the feelings that a lot of our people feel at this particular moment in our history. He said, "Dear Prime Minister, I am writing just to let you know how I feel as an Aboriginal person in light of Parliament's treatment of my people ever since the implementation of colonial principles and practices in this country. Colonisation, as interpreted in the Oxford Dictionary, means genocide to First Nations people all around the world. Wherever colonial onslaught occurred, peoples were murderously pushed to their deaths. In South Australia, this was physically carried out at a place called Alliston on the west coast of South Australia. Hundreds of Aboriginal people were pushed to their deaths by colonials on horseback. In the Northern Territory, at Coniston Station, hundreds of my people were shot by colonials. There are thousands of similar atrocities that were inflicted on our people throughout Australia. I want you to tell me, when will this colonial domination end, and when will Parliaments of Australia commence practising the United Nations Human Rights Convention for the Rights of First Nations people? Please tell me why you will not apologise and allow us to get on with the healing. We are born into a life of grieving. We live through it and die without closure of our ancestors' broken lives and broken spirit.
Not too fast, right?
I am feeling like a dead tree, waiting for some government policy or legislation to come along and cut me down and burn me in the fireplace of Parliament House, your most sacred place in this country, where it appears parliamentarians become gods and think that they should rule without any compassion and without any concern for First Nations culture and our rights to nurture the country as our Creator intended. In this country today, our First Nations people have no future. Therefore, all the intervention on government's parts to control Aboriginal people will not allow us to pass on any hope to our children. Our children are growing up in a police state, and nothing will prevent them from the inevitable unless First Nations peoples are allowed to enjoy our basic human rights. I remain in hope, Mr. Brian Butler, one of my great uncles. But this morning also I have a dream. I have a dream that all Indigenous peoples will truly take their rightful place within our global community. I have a dream that our elders and our leaders will be truly respected and accepted for the depth of their wisdom and knowledge that they possess, and that our elders and our leaders will make their contribution to responsible stewardship and renewal of our Mother Earth, so that our children's children to the 10th generation will not be denied the fruits and the riches of our Mother. I have a dream that our wise elders and leaders will care for our people in our communities, so that our people will grow strong in their identity, their dignity, and their integrity. And they will grow strong in the knowledge of their responsibilities, so that our communities will become communities of peace and prosperity and well-being, rather than communities of violence and destruction. I have a dream that our prophets and our prophetesses will challenge the world's governments, multinationals, global institutions and their systems, so that these systems and structures will be a blessing for all human beings and all living things, without oppression and without injustice. I have a dream that our communities will produce strong leaders that will show grace, wisdom, truth and integrity in our families, in our communities, in our nations and in our world. I have a dream that Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples will live and work together in the spirit of true reconciliation, where there is equality, where there is equity, where there is justice, and where there is respect for each other. I have a dream that we can all work together to make this dream come true.